Hey y'all, it's Nichole Naomi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, my baby is 4 months old and we'll be talking about what his milestones and learning activities are, so stay tuned. Now, for my first order of business, growing up, my parents always told me how much they used to read to me when I was an infant, a baby, a toddler, all those things, until they realized that I would start pointing at pictures in the books because I was now sounding out words and recognizing familiarity and all these different things. So to start, when I was pregnant, I used to read to my son before I went to bed every night like clockwork, and now that he's here, I do the same. And I love books like these that are cardboard. I got these from Target. This one is I Love You Already by Willa Perlman, illustrated by Sally Walker. It's cute because he can't rip out any of the pages, and got kids of color. It's very important that we see ourselves. Representation matters. And he remembers these things and loves these things, and I put him in my lap and I read these books, and it says, from your toes to nose, I love every part of you, my baby, which every word in this book is true. And this book is Go Get 'Em Tiger. Very motivational, very encouraging, because I'm a very encouraging mother, and education is very important to me. And the most I can teach my son on my own, in addition to school, the better. So, there's a line in here that says, fortune favors the bold. And I kind of want to get that on a t-shirt, to be quite honest with you. Because I want my son to grow up with the fact that this says, fortune favors the bold. Because it does. You got to be bold enough to go get your fortune. And stop worrying about what other people have and what they don't have. There's a lot of things I plan on teaching my son, but I suggest for those parents who are heavily invested in their children's education to read to your children as early as possible, because reading comprehension, phonetics, vowels, and syllables and punctuation and good grammar, all of those things are very important because it shows that their parents did the work because they care about their kids. So read to your children, because I read to mine. And he's very receptive of these books, which is good. Next up, for some great hand-eye coordination, he's still in the stages of grabbing. He is teething, so everything goes straight to the mouth. And his little hands are a bit too small for this next toy, but I'm glad I have it because it's very important to teach colors, sound, feel, and again, hand-eye coordination. This is the stackable ring set. I got this from Carter's because I had a gift card, obviously, from my baby shower. And we have a little red fox. This comes off. We have our green tube, our blue tube with the rattles inside, our yellow tube, and our orange tube that has the ball that rolls around. I don't know how to make it roll. I guess the kids will figure it out, right? And then, of course, the stack. So I absolutely love this. It's great. Again, for hand-eye coordination, that it shows the shapes and how this is a circle and it fits on and off. And when he's old enough to use this, he'll obviously, like the sound and love to sit here and play with this. So when we reach that stage, we'll revisit this toy and I'll let y'all know how much he loves it, because I love it already. Very similar to the stackable rings toy, we have this with a very cute ladybug on the top. It's just one of these, obviously these toys that make way too much noise. But again, when his little hands get bigger, when he can sit up on his own and not be propped up like I've been propping him up, he can play with this, and the round balls inside will land at each spot, and he should have a lot of fun with this as well. It balances itself. It's a very cute toy. Not very easy to travel with, but you can just keep this in his playroom and he should enjoy it. I love it. To stay on the same hand-eye coordination toys, next up we have, I don't know what this is called, but I absolutely love it. When I was a kid, I had a red and blue one that was shaped like an octagon, and you can pull them apart, like pull the toy apart, and all of the toys the inserts would fall out of the middle, and then it had the shape cut out so the baby could put the toys or the shapes inside the cutout. So this has, sunshine, moon for daytime, nighttime. It has these rolly things. We got a little telephone on the top, a handle so he could bring it to grandpa's house or auntie's house. We have a 1, 2, 3, obviously with cutouts. And again, we have the triangle, the square, the circle, it's yellow. So colors and shapes are all taken care of here. And again, this is green for A, B, C. Letters and colors are taken care of here. And the top, as you can see, it can unlock like so, and this can come off. And all of the toys, letters like so, are in here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. And we have, ooh, wrong side, like so. And his little hands will go with the letters and the numbers. And he should absolutely love. Now let's see if I can put this back on correctly. Probably not. There we go. And we lock, and we're back in business. So again, I like these, sound effect things for him. This is a little too advanced because obviously he's only 4 months. He's still, propping himself up and learning how to sit up on his own. So once that's established, we will revisit this hand-eye coordination toy as well. Again, this is all that he got for Christmas. There's a ton more toys, but these are the toys that stood out to me the most that I think would be the best to contribute towards his development and all of his milestones. So I really like toys like this because I'm not a big screen time mom. Shout out to you if you are. I highly understand. I don't have a toddler. Many women do. And I know that the iPads and the phones keep the kids quiet and you can get a lot done around the house. I 100% understand. I do. I, however, am not that kind of mom. I am actually a very activity-based mother, which is why I'm only having one child, because I can pour all of my energy, or what I got left, into making sure his activities, that he's always busy, always got his little hands working, always finding something for him to do, even if me and him have to do it together. I'm saying that now. This is to just say if I see it, see if I say it in the future. But as for now, that's what my plans are with my son, to keep him very busy, keep him very active, even when he's bored at home. Read a book, color something. I love to color with my son and get a nice little adult coloring book and join him in the activity. If I'm in the kitchen folding laundry or cooking something, or he can always help and participate. Okay? Never bored around here, ever. Now, to wrap up all of his toys and his learning and development activity helpers, I got this busy book and I absolutely could not resist. It has all the dinosaurs on the front, from a pterodactyl, a T-Rex. I forgot what this one is called. I should know. I haven't watched Jurassic Park in a while, don't judge me. And the back, it has all of the alphabet with the matching animals that I really like, and has a little handle, which I think is really cute. And it has the button with the elastic that lets you know what's going on. The first one, it teaches you how to tie your shoes right here. And it has a little snap thing right here, a little buckle right here, a button. That's cute. Little Safari Ranger hat. It has this thing where you could pull, and then a little toggle right here. So you can see how all of that looks. Now, this page is also very good because it has AM and PM to teach the time. An analog clock. Teach your children how to tell time on an analog clock. You can't take your kids to London and go see Big Ben and they can't tell time on Big Ben. Okay? Teach your kids how to tell time on an analog clock. Take it from me. You'll be happy you did. We have the days of the week over here that can slide up and down. We have the months across the top where we could slide this back and forth. And then we have the numbers here from 1 to 31, all the days on the calendar in a month. Not all months. Teach your children that too. Some days have 28, some months have 28 days, some months have 30 days, and some months have 31 days. As a grown-up, you should know which ones those are. I'll revisit to see if y'all know. Drop down in the comments. Anyway, next up we have the numbers. These can also come off via Velcro, like so. I spent so much time putting these little Velcro thingies on here to make sure they stick so I don't lose any pieces before he could use it. So this is the numbers up here. Each one has 1 snowman, 2 apples, 3 oranges, 4 butterflies. You get the picture. It looks great. This is a little DIY board. This insert comes out. This matches the front cover with all the different dinosaurs. He can also take these off like so and mix and match them however he wants, however his little imagination tells him to. This has a little zipper pouch in the back. Let's see if we could open this up. Oh, did I close it? I probably did. Yes, I did. A little pouch in the back for all of the Velcro pieces, just so we don't lose anything. Let's put that off to the side. Now we have shapes and colors. We have the orange circle, yellow star, red heart, pink triangle, and so on and so forth. These also come with a little Velcro, so he can take them off and jumble them up and put them back, so he can learn. This page is the colors, says the color in the middle, and obviously the color of the crayon itself or the crayon cutout. And these are, again, good for Velcro, goes right where it is placed on the board, like so. And then he can, again, mix and match with his little cute hands, all of the different colors in the crayon box. And this is the final page that has the yellow and green gears, the little buckles that can do like that, and then he can learn to unbuckle it and rebuckle it. Snap that back. This here, this snap here, and then all the different types of buckles and belt loops. This can also teach him how to zip. This does not come with a little pouch. This is just a zipper to teach the kids how to drag it back and forth and learn to zip up their jacket when they need to. I like that this has so many different inserts. The first busy book I bought for my son only has one insert in the middle. Now, most busy books are very similar because they have the same activities, but you can always get a busy book like this that has several different inserts, and plus you can buy inserts and mix them in and out. I have this in my Amazon storefront, so I would definitely link this below, and I'll link the other one I bought below, because they're great to see them sitting there playing with their toys, learning, and not on an iPad. Shout out to the mothers that are huge fans of screen time. I am not. Then again, I don't have a toddler that I want to keep quiet so I can get some housework done. Like a lot of mothers that have toddlers, I highly understand the cell phones and the iPads. I do. I am not there. I am not there yet. I am still here. I have every intention on keeping my son as busy as possible, because that's why I'm only having one. So I can pour all of my energy and my effort, or what I got left, into him and his daily activities, especially before he starts school. Because, you know, they start school around, what, 4? Like pre-K 4, and then kindergarten and so on and so forth. So I plan to keep my son a very busy little man, very helpful little man, and his hands will always be at work. We could be coloring together with my adult coloring books, his child coloring books. If I'm folding laundry, he could help me fold. If I'm cooking, he could help me cut up some cucumbers, all the things, okay? He will always be a very helpful, busy, active little boy that I love so much. So once again, my son is 4 months old. These are all the things that I do for his 4-month milestones and activities. Yes, these toys are quite advanced, especially that busy book. I don't plan on introducing that to him until he's around 6-7 months, just to see how he responds to it first. It's a great book because it can last throughout his toddler years up until like 2 or 3, even 4 years old. So I do want my son to be very advanced when it comes to motor skills, educational skills, reading comprehension. All of those things are very important to me as a new mom, and you know, he's my only one. So I plan on pouring all of my educational skills and my intelligence into my son to make sure that he doesn't solely rely on screen time, and that he can also, you know, work with hands-on things. In the busy book, there is an analog clock where you can tell time. So teach your children how to tell time, because like I said, you could be in London and go see Big Ben and your kids don't know how to tell time on Big Ben. Not a good look, okay? Make sure your children know how to tell time on an analog clock. Seriously. Make sure you know how to tell time on an analog clock yourself, okay? Don't rely on your cell phone screen all the time, okay? You could learn something by teaching your kids something as well. Again, 4 months old. Every month I'll be updating you on his activities and milestones and where we are. And stay tuned for my next video. I'll talk to y'all later.